In this video, we're going to talk about identifying linear and nonlinear equations or functions. Let's look at identifying it from a table. So here, if I have a table and I'm going to just put in some x and y values, I will find the change in x, which in this case is just 3 for every change in x, and then the change in y, which in this case, they're all 6. And so the rate of change is constant. For every 6 in the change of y, we have a change in x of 3. Another way to say this is that it has a constant slope of 2. And since it's got a constant slope, we know that it is a linear function. Let's look at a second example. Here, we don't have a constant change in x or a constant change in y, but let's see if it's still linear. So here I've written the changes in x, and now this is the change in y. But it's still linear because if we look at the rate of change, that's still 5 for every one that x goes up, since we simplify it to 5 over 1. Let's look at another example. So here's a table with values, and here's our changes in x and our changes in y. You will notice that it is not a constant rate of change, and therefore it is not linear or non-linear. And finally, when we look at a graph, we need to see if something is linear. Obviously, if it's not a line, it's not linear. And then remember, every single linear equation can be written as y equals mx plus b. If it can't be, then that means it's not a linear equation.